You're going to make money. Hey, I'm making money. I'm technically at work right now. When my console is on, I'm at work.
What is more important, sleep or the Kombat Cup? 100%, your answer should be the Kombat Cup. Here we go. Last match to form top 8, and we're going to see some crazy stuff going on in this matchup.
Into the disc. Man, I still remember seeing Destroyer do that hard knockdown into the disc, did a down 3 low laser, and everything came at the same time. It was so cool.
Look at that, no punish on that instant air overhead.
And finally, we see Destroyer punish that low drill. We've been waiting for that forever. And Revetleafing actually really close to closing this out, and he does.
Just like that. All that mobility that Tanya possesses just pays off so well. Revetleafing using it to full advantage.
Good conversion. Destroyer, and the disc gets him out of the air, brings him back into the corner. This is where Destroyer lives.
And that is not a good trade. We've seen Forever King and Destroyer use Predator's backdash really effectively. This is not a good backdash.
Exactly, yeah.
To say the least.
It's so slow.
We were all tied up, only here in game 1. It seems like we're in game 5 already.
I'm telling you, man. We're going back to the corner. Destroyer sets up the disc, waits for that shroud, punishes it with a jump back. That was almost a tongue twister for me. Delays the overhead way too long. Maybe he just wanted the plus frames off it. Smart disc into a down 2. Destroyer just 1 hit away.
And Destroyer goes up 1-0 on Revetleafing.
Predator wins.
That bait out on the EX Shroud early in that round really set the tone.
Yes, it did.
Throne defended.
Because we haven't seen anybody really do anything about it so far.
We've seen Shroud do a lot of work for these Tanya players, and it is negative. It's only -4 or something like that. But we've seen it do so much work. Something being -4, they can poke, they can armor after. It's risky for you to do anything after, but if you make it whiff, boy, just like Destroyer did.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, and he switches to Kobu. No more pyro here. We're going to see if this variation pays off. This is going to be very hard for Tanya because she doesn't really have much of a projectile game, and Destroyer's going to expose that. Doesn't burn the bar to get the extra damage. Nice punish. He will burn this one. He is trying to close this out. Into all that chip. Look at all that juice. I can tell you're not a Gears player, or else you would have known what I was talking about. But that is a lot of juice. Destroyer takes round 1.
Hold up. I know this.
Fight.
Tie? Is that tie?
No, it was a Gears 1. It was when they got to the very first.
Oh, yep. We're good.
All that juice.
Look at all that juice.
On the floor.
All right, guys, here we go.
Everywhere.
Completely turning it around with Kobu of all things, who we thought was dead in the ground, buried.
Final round, fight.
And here we go, the revival of Tanya by Revetleafing. And Sir Tommy Gun here in the Kombat Cup.
Nice mix. Second hit was an overhead. He went with the low drill. Nice laser. Switches sides, locks him down in the corner. Destroyer sitting on 3 bars. He's only got a bar now.
And Kobu's not a matchup that really almost no one has played in a long time. So Revet's going to get away with a few things. Very good stuff.
Chipped out.
Tanya wins.
And that is one of the things about Predator. As much as he can lock you down, if you have some solid offensive strings, If you can rush Predator down, you can lock him down so easy because his armor is pretty booty.
Pretty booty, ladies and gentlemen.
Pretty booty.
Quotation, pretty booty, end quotation. Echo FGC.
The main thing about Kobu now, I know you can't delay your Rekkas on block unless you burn the meter, but if you can hit confirm pretty good, that's when you want to use those Rekkas for the damage. You don't want to put yourself in that situation and use the old school Tanya that we all love to hate.
Round 1, fight.
Just the instant overhead to start it off. Revetleafing, staggering, nice block. Waited for the wake up. Good throw by Destroyer.
And that instant air overhead has just gone unpunished all day. And there we go. The claw from Destroyer.
The claw. Okay, Destroyer falling apart here. He's got to pick it up. He's got 2 bars. He can go for some pretty good damage. Will he go for it? Will he burn it? Yes, he will.
Wants the round.
Is he going to go 4-4 air disc? What are the setups? I'm going to get down 3, and this is not going to chip him out. Air
Oh
disc.
my gosh, what an entire sequence from Destroyer. That was incredibly methodical and calculated.
Fight.
Gorgeous HQT play.
Just when you thought he was out of it, man. Being pressured non-stop. He finally found his way, burned that bar, and here we are. Destroyer up 1 round.
Revet.
Yeah.
He's just doing everything he can to try to just not get the smartness rolling. They are throwing him off his game.
I don't know if I agree with that break there. Unless he can close this out, it was a bad idea.
I tell you what, Destroyer's been getting opened up a lot by that back one. Forces the break, even if he loses this round. That's pretty good.
Just gonna set it up.
Oh, and there goes Tanya's forehead. Jesus Christ.
Predator wins.
Oh my gosh. That is a brutal brutality.
Respects.
She literally
There is a new king.
is dead.
There's no coming back from that. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Tanya. Predator.
She's
That
like,
was not a fatality, by the way. That was a brutality. We have fatality in the chat. Sorry, go ahead.
it's okay, guys. Let her rip.
Let her rip. If
I'll
it's
allow
red,
I'll allow it.
So Leafing is now on Dragon Naginata, and I feel like what he's doing is he's just seeing what he can get away with just to squeak. But if I could get that out, that would be so awesome.
We now have the 3rd variation of Tanya in this match.
Let's see which matchup he may not know. And sometimes you got to run with it, man. And Destroyer having nothing of this. Look, that's the best way to learn a matchup.
Look at the damage. Big boy damage from Destroyer.
43% into chip. I mean,
If you notice there, he mixed up off the big boot into the smart disc. He was jumping over him the entire time, watching out for that drill and everything, and he finally just checked him with a mid. And I think he caught Revet thinking that he was going to jump over him and going for a quick rise on either a normal or a special move, and just getting eaten by that mid.
there's one thing that Dragon Naginata has, its range. Doesn't zone very well at all. But she's got some range to compete with it. But using that armor for 17% is not going to cut it. Very good. Confirmed by Destroyer.
And that should do it from Destroyer. What a little conversion!
What's he going to go with? No brutality to finish it out.
Is he going for a fatality? Here we go. Let's see some fatalities in the chat. As Destroyer is going to go into top 8 here at the Kombat Cup.
Thank you, Destroyer, for that fatality. Thank you.
Predator wins. Fatality.
You can see her tongue moving too.